Blue suede shoes? Nah. Electric blue eyeliner. So I gotta tell you what happened. The video coming up, the first half of it, I never clicked play on my phone. Has this ever happened to you? But I'm going to show you what I used prior to the video that's coming up. So under my eyeshadow, I use the Nicole Cosmetics eye primer. This is my favorite eye primer. I have a couple. This is what I prefer. Cancels out any redness, cancels out the veins over my eyes. And today, I even used it under my eyes as a corrector. And this is it. I love this eye primer. It is a little pricey, but it works great for my mature skin. And then for my eyeshadow, I put my glasses on. Sorry. I love this little palette. This is the Soft Natural. We got a glare here. I purchased this on Amazon because the price was right a year ago. I used it once and I forgot that I even had it. It was downstairs in my linen closet and I uncovered it before the last video I did. And these are the colors. So for my eye today, I used this color in the crease. I used this slightly shimmer on the outside of each eye. I used this on my lid, and I used this on the center of my lid. And then I used this under my eyebrow, and I tried this as a highlighter, this peach shimmer. And then I realized that I hadn't been taping. And then the rest of the video is coming after this introduction. So I'll see you in the video. Okay, so before I do anything else, I am going to add a little bit of fill-in in my eyebrows. Now, I don't always do my eyebrows. I have bangs. They come down to about here. I don't always do my eyebrows on a regular basis, but sometimes I do. And if you notice, this eyebrow is more sparse than this one right here. So I like to make them look even. All I do is I take my e.l.f. fine tip eyebrow pencil and then I just kind of gently draw down my eyebrow. Now, if I want, I can go up and down, but for today I'm not doing that. And then I'm going to fill this one in as well. I have more on this than I do on this. As I've mentioned before, we would like our faces to be symmetrical. And by just looking at somebody's face, you would think that it is, but it isn't. Now you can tell that this tail goes down lower than this one. So I'm going to bring the tail of my eyebrow over here down softly just a little more. Just a little bit more. And my eyebrows are expressive, so you can see basically before I plucked them in the 90s, they went up and then down. But you know what? I don't want to draw in my eyebrows. I just want to fill in what I have. And now I'm going to take the spoolie and I'm just gently going to. The reason that we take spoolies is it softens what we've drawn in our eyebrow. I have to be more careful with the spoolie on this eye. Okay, I'm satisfied with that. Now I'm going to put on the blue eyeliner and I'll be right back. I am using the Wet n Wild Electric Blue. I have used this for as long as it's been out. I have been purchasing this. I love this color. And sometimes when you're doing a neutral look, if you want to pop it, you switch up your eyeliner. Like that, I think. The thing is when you're doing eyeliner on a video and you mess up, you can't really see. Like if I put my magnifying mirror right here on my large mirror, I'm going to lean in. Okay, I went off camera and I did both eyes. I cleaned it up and I put a tiny little bit of blue underneath on top of the shadow. Excuse me. The Rona. So now I'm going to put my concealer on. I am not using a corrector today. And I am not using the camo concealer, although that might be a really nice match. I'm using my Lancome. This was the first. Was this the first concealer? No, this was not the first concealer I got. The first concealer that I got was the e.l.f. Camo concealer that wasn't moisturizing. And I ended up throwing it away. I didn't like it. So I did purchase this. As I mentioned, I don't like the doe foot because you really have to yank it out. And a lot of times, a lot of product comes out. So I'm going to just look at, I really like that. I used my eye primer under my eye. So let's see how that works. Like I told you, I'm experimenting. I'm only going to put 2 dots. Just like that. I'm going to take my concealer brush. This is an old brush of mine. I can't remember what, I think it's Bella Pierre. And I'm just going to tap in all along the tear trough. I'm not going up to my eye because I already put on my eyeshadow. Okay? I'm just going to be gentle with it. That's all. If you don't have I don't really have a step-by-step system. I just kind of do as I feel. That looks pretty good. Like I said, that's my favorite concealer. Well, I have quite a few favorite concealers, and I'll do another video on that. But, I keep on. Look at that. That is so pretty. I am always amazed by the Lancome concealer. That's pretty. I think I may stop there. And I may not get another concealer. I don't use the words holy grail and all of that, but this is my favorite. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. I am going to put mascara on, and I'll be right back. Unless you want to watch me. L'Oreal Telescopic. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love this mascara, and I'm not curling my eyelashes today. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. I'm looking all around for my mirror, and I stuck it back up here. Okay, let's put some, I did get some eyeliner on my lashes. I'm going to take that off. All right. Now, the Wet n Wild eyeliner is not waterproof. When you go close to the base and drag out, this is a tubing mascara, I believe. I love the thin wand. Okay, we're going to let that dry a little bit. And we're going to put a second coat on because I want to go for the dramatic eyelash look. Okay, so this is 2 coats. Okay, I'm going to do this eye now. I keep flipping the wand over to make sure that I use all the product on the wand. Now, I have only had a problem with mascaras drying out that I've had for a long, long, long time. But I don't use them very often. They're bright blue. That's it for the mascara. Time to open up the Believe Beauty. Nice pump. And give it a little shake. A couple pumps here. This is pretty. This is fluid. And I'm going to dot it on. By now, all of my moisturizer is in my skin. It has a really, or either that, it's my hands. I wash my hands. It has a really, it doesn't have a strong smell. It has a very, very, very faint, I mean, you have to really sniff. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to pat that in. Somebody was asking me on TikTok what to use for oily skin, and I don't know what to say other than a matte foundation because I don't have oily skin. First impressions, I am really impressed with this foundation. $5.50, and I got the color in soft beige. I almost got cashmere, which I think I would have been able to wear, but this is soft beige. And it is a really good color for my skin. I am really impressed. And I like the way it dries down. I also like that it has a little bit of a sheen to it. Now, I have some spots here, so I'm going to add another layer right there. Oh gosh, could you hear my husband yelling at the dogs downstairs? Well, he didn't really yell at them. He just told them to be quiet because they whine. They whine like little children. And he just said, be quiet. I'm really, really impressed. I am super impressed. I would like to thank Tina. I think it's Beautiful Journey for using this foundation so many times. And I love mine. I love my House Labs foundation. I absolutely love it. But, you know, we're talking $5.50 for this as opposed to $45 for that. So I really, really like this foundation. I want to get up close so you can see my skin. Look at this. Look at it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the Believe Beauty Golden Sienna bronzer. Actually, I think I'm going to powder. I don't always powder. I powder where my wrinkles are. I'm just going to use a translucent powder compact that I have been using. I'm going to use my powder brush. Sometimes I use a sponge. I'm going to swirl it in, tap it off, and I'm just going to dab it where my wrinkles are, around my nose, just to set. And I think I'm going to put a little right here because when I put my bronzer on and my blush, I like it to go on smooth because I'm using a powder blush. Okay, let's put on this Believe Beauty. Okay, that's dark. And tap that off. And with a light hand, see? With a light hand, see? Now I'm going to tap it in again, and I'm just going to bring it down from up here where my forehead is. Go like this, and then like this. They call it the 3, but I don't drag it down. I just go like that. So it's like going, and then again this way. Same on this side. It's going to be a long video, but somebody requested this. And I don't know how to do long videos on TikTok. What was that? My lights just flickered. Please, not again. See? Pretty color. I don't contour. I just don't want to be bothered with it. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of translucent powder and I'm going to dab it under my eyes. Side of my sponge. I have another sponge coming. from e.l.f. I really like this. I think this is going to be the one for me, guys. I do have a color corrector coming from another one from e.l.f. I really like this. Now, there are shadows because it's getting to be the end of the day. I have to go downstairs and cook dinner. But really happy. Really happy. Okay, now we're going to put on some blush. My Hourglass Baked Blush. This is a mini. I use it a lot. And this brush was in my Urban Decay Cherry palette that I kept it out and I washed it. This is the best highlighting brush. So I'm going to take this color right here. Never used this before. And I'm just going to, whoa. I'm going to do the other side. Whoa, that deposits a lot. And then I'm going to put some right here. I'll show you. I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to blend it in. And I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. And I wish I knew what this was because that is one heck of a highlighter. And do a little on my chin. Maybe brush some up like that. Okay. This is a really cute palette. Really cute. Check it out on Amazon. I'll link it down. I'm sorry. I'll link it down. Okay, now I'm going to take Angie Hot and Flashy Cat's Paw. And I blended that in. But you know what? I really like how that looked. Whew. Love that shine. All right. I think we're done. I'm going to use some setting spray now. And I'm going to spray I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. I love the way it looks. I love the way it smells. A lot of people do not like the way it smells, and that's okay. I mean, I'm going to let this dry a little bit. And I'm just going to pat in where my wrinkles are. And leave the rest. Lipstick. I picked out a lipstick I wanted to use today. This is an old lipstick that I have. I'm going to use it for the purposes of the video. I'm not going to link it because I don't think you can get it anymore. You can find this color somewhere. It is a beautiful berry red. The one thing I don't like about this lipstick, which is probably why I don't use it very often, is that it has a flavor. I don't like my lipstick to have flavor unless it's mint. Now, there's none on my teeth. I'm going to show you a trick. Where it would normally get on your teeth is now on your finger. Okay? So, that's the end of the video. I don't know if I'll be able to get my bangs. I don't know if I'll be able to get my bangs to be good because they've been up for way too long. I had to keep pausing the video. At the end of the video, I will list the products in the description box. Please subscribe to my channel. A quick note, I am going to select the person for the giveaway this coming week. So, be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. And you're unique. And you're important. And it's worth you being here. Go grab yourself some Believe Beauty. Thank you so much, Tina. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Until next time.